What's up, guys? We got Zachy D here with another deck profile.
Yo, what's up, guys? This is a helmet deck, so strap on your helmets because we are about to get helmet up in here. So, 3 helmet, creator of the helmet, Yamato, best card in the deck, win condition. You want to open this guy, so we play lots of ways to open him. Only 1 Mikazuchi. The reason behind 1 is because he doesn't really do much for me, because I only play 1 target for a search effect, so he doesn't really do much. You can still search him off of your Yamato if you open a Bujingi, but I think 1 is fine. But for the Pendulum version, when that comes out, I'm going to be playing 2. So keep in mind I'm going to be talking about the Pendulum version a lot. So 2 Alexis Harumes. This card is really good. 2000 beater that you can just summon for free. Bitch, I'm fabulous. But the problem with Bitch, I'm fabulous is that you can only control 1. If you could control multiples, I would definitely be playing 3. But you can only control 1. So even when the Pendulum comes out, I'm just going to play 2. Because 2 is the perfect number. Onto the animals. 2 Crane. I don't play 3 because 3 is bad. When you play this deck, they already fear Crane. So 2 is fine. Searchable. Don't need 3. 2 Bunny. On the Pendulum version, I'm going to be playing 3 because the way you can just cycle this with your Exceed switches is just too broken. So 2 Hair Protection. 2 Toidle, because targeting is a thing, I guess, and he has a mirror on his back, so that's pretty cool. 1 Swordface. It's just another name for you to mill off of Kagetsuchi, or just to summon and start swinging with, because it's 1600. Also some spot removal if you can't get around like an emptiness or something. The last monster, 2 Honest. This is why I'm only playing 2 Crane, because this card is just better, especially with Susanoo when you just drop this and swing over all their monsters. Light deck, Honest is just staple, in my opinion. Onto the spells. Triple Tenki, because you want to get to your helmet. The attack boost is actually pretty relevant with Kagetsuchi too. 3 Pot, because you want to dig for your helmet. You want to dig for either Yamato or Tenki. 2 MST, staple. Get around any back row. Even if you have your animals in the graveyard, sometimes you still need to MST stuff. 2 Helmet. This is the card that makes the deck Helmet, in my opinion. This is coming out when the Pendulum build comes out, because this is just pointless if you're trying to spam the board with Exceeds. So this is coming out when the Pendulum comes out, but for now, since this deck isn't very good, you need a way to lock out your opponent and just keep recycling your Yamato effect and building up your graveyard. And then for the staples, 1 Regeki, 1 Book, and 1 Carnation. The reason I'm only playing 1 Carnation is because it's extremely situational. You can only activate it if your opponent has a monster and you have no monsters, and you also need a Bujin target in your grave and Banish Zone. So if you can resolve it, it's usually pretty good, but it's just too situational to play multiples because you don't want to be drawing it. Triple Breakthrough. And the 1 Fiendish. The reason for this is because I wanted the extra effect negation, but I don't want to be clogging my back row with Tenki and Kaiser Coliseum. I found in testing multiples of this, that's what happened. But I wanted 4 effect negators just because of like Necroz and Satellar Knights. 2 Mirror Force and 2 Deep Prison. I'm playing Battle Traps in this just because they can help protect Yamato if you don't have Crane. And this is actually pretty good against some matchups like Shadal's, and sometimes if you can banish to Neb. And if your opponent plays into Mirror Force, you're usually in a good position to plus. And then for the staples, 1 Compulse for Winda, essentially 1 Bottomless for whatever, for Farm Girl, 1 Emptiness because it's broken, and Warning. 40 card main deck. Go to the extra deck. 2 Susanuos. Yeah, Susanoo throwing rocks like a boss. My ultis are still in the mail, so platinums for now. This is going up to 3 when the Pendulum comes out. because this is the main card you want to be cycling. This and Amaterasu, which I'm not playing in this variant because it's bad, but in the Pendulum variant, it's really good. 2 Kagetsuchi. This card, I just like really like making this because if you mill Bujingis, he just becomes a huge stick and builds up your graveyard as well as having his own built-in protection. So this is really nice to make in the Pendulum variant too. But for now, it's 2 in this version, probably 2 in the Pendulum version. 1 Tsukiyumi, good, never make it.
Fair enough.
On to the other Exceeds. 1 Exiton, staple as fuck. 1 Castel, same. Diamond Dire, this is actually really good in this deck because all of your monsters are beasts and beast warriors. So you can, if you don't want to pop this guy, you can pop something. If you have like a hare on board, you can pop the hare, pop another monster, or pop something your opponent controls, and then you have the hare engraved for your Bujins. 1 Omega because you're playing lights, and this is good with Honest as well. Blah, blah, some blue guy, game. And then the Diamond Patalimus combo because broken. So that's the helmet deck. Hope you enjoyed it.
Alright guys, we'll bring you another one from Zachy D soon enough.
See you guys.
Farewell.